Good time zone, everyone, and welcome to my first impressions of the Tomb Raider trilogy, 1 through 3 remastered, starring Lara Croft. And I would like to thank Aspyr and Crystal Dynamics for giving me this, a game key to cover this. Wow, what to say? I've played the Uncharted games. I didn't really play the Lara Croft games while growing up. They just weren't my thing. We did attempt to play the original Tomb Raider last year, but because of my work schedule, the tank controls, and the fact that I was just getting lost left, right, front, and center, I was getting frustrated, angry, and all sorts of things, and I didn't need that. So we just stopped that altogether until this remaster was announced. I wanted in on this so bad because I feel like, I mean, we played the Metal Gear Solid, we played Siphon Filter, we're gonna go through Blood Rain and just these plethora of PlayStation classics, and the one game that series has always been that's been eluding me because of the controls is the original 3 Tomb Raider games. And yeah, we're gonna go through the PlayStation 2 Tomb Raider games and the PlayStation 3s and the reboot the reboot series. But yeah, so today's purpose of this video is to really cover the differences between the original controls and the modern controls. I'm gonna offer my critiques, my critiques, both positive and negatives. And we're just gonna leave it at that because I want to play this game on stream with y'all by the time this video goes live. The video is gonna go live. I know the embargo says that it doesn't go live until I can't really do anything until release, and you know what? That's what we're gonna do. I won't release any by the time this video goes live, the game should be released. And so yeah, expect the YouTube clips, YouTube shorts, and also TikTok vids and stuff on the 14th. I'm gonna repeat that. Expect stuff on those respective areas on the 14th. And don't at me and saying that, oh my god, where's the footage? No, the footage is there. I'm gonna cover it. I can't play it immediately after I get back on my errands on the 14th. Because I literally work the next day in the morning, and I just won't have the energy for it, unfortunately. And I do apologize. If I wait, so what is you know what? I just realized something. What if on Thursday? Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say I thought if I work from 10 to 2, I might wiggle in a short stream, but unfortunately I don't. So yeah, expect this game to be played on stream on the Friday of release week, as well as the Saturday. They're both gonna be little short streams because of the fact that I have to work in the evening, but we're gonna play this on every Monday and Tuesday until we beat all 3 games. And then of course we're gonna go through the other Tomb Raider games over the course of the year as time permits it. So anywho, let's go through this game. Okay, so let's start off with let's start off with the tank controls, right? Let's start off with the tank controls, right? So let's go to Lara's home. Man, it's just so insane that I get to actually finally play this game with modern controls. Because as much as I love its authenticity,
welcome to my home.
The grid system is a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna explain, right? So what is the grid system? Well, you see the lines there? So let me show you a more.
To go into the music room.
Let me show you a more. Oh, can I do it here? Oh, okay, no, I can't do it here because I'm glitching through the table.
Okay, let's do some tumbling. Press the jump button.
Okay.
Now press it again and quickly press one of the directions and I'll jump that way.
And then this is how the tank controls are, right? So pressing backwards, I'm pressing forward, I'm going left, I'm going right, I'm going behind again, I'm going forward. But the real kicker is here in the main hall.
Sorry about the crates. I'm having some things put into storage and the delivery people haven't been yet.
Okay, so let's see what the hoopla is on the modern controls.
Press action and I'll vault up onto it.
Okay. Okay. I hate talking over the dialogue, but I kind of want to explain it myself because for someone who has never played the Tomb Raider games before, what did she mean by that, right? So in the original release, this game runs on a grid system, right? So wherever direction Lara is facing, there's 100% guaranteed chance if you time your jump correctly that she will not miss that ledge. Sometimes she might miss it depending upon the flipping of the coin and the chance of that. But again, it's all about timing the jump and having full confidence knowing that you're gonna grab onto that ledge, right? So look at this crate, for example, right? I can't just run up to it and press A, or in this case X. I can't do that, right? But you see how she did just then? So look. If I press forward, press A, boom. See? Grid system. If I want to go here, if I want to go into that crate, let's do this again. So squares to jump. Okay, so go this way. There we go. See? Now, of course, you know, obviously these boxes are smaller, right? Unlike some of the jumping puzzles that you're going to be experiencing in the actual game. But you get the point, right? Have full confidence. Make sure she's looking in the same direction. Don't second guess your jump. Because if you second guess your jump, you will be punished severely. Oh my god. The jumping platforming sections in this game will ruin your shit if you do not like platformers. Holy crap. I think people who tolerate the platformers might do well, but people who outright hate the platformers, yeah. So, alright, so the big question is, what happens if I want to play on modern controls, right? What if I don't want that grid system bullshit, right? Well, let's go to controls. And let's do modern controls. Also on a note, I did a little like spattering around turned out the sensitivity down one notch to like sensitivity 4 because the camera is a little bit sensitive and the character's reaction time is a little bit too, she's a little jumpy on more auto controls. So you see how in a more modern Lara Croft, she's free of the camera, right? If I want to look behind, the camera doesn't follow her. That's on tank controls. The tank control cameras will follow her. So the tank control camera will go this way, right? If I want to jump on those crates, I don't need the grid system. In fact, I cannot believe I'm going to say this. They actually removed the grid system in a way where it feels like you're playing God of War 2005 or Prince of Persia Sands of Time, right? So this is what I mean. Watch. Oop. See? See? Then you might be thinking, well, you didn't show us anything. Watch. See? I can grab onto that box. You see? You can still grab onto the box, but here's the strange thing about that. As I was fiddling around and just like messing with it and all that stuff, it's somehow mapped to the right trigger for some reason. It's somehow mapped to the right trigger. I do not know why. I don't know why they mapped it to the right trigger. I don't know why they did that. That's a little weird. I suspect people are gonna remap things when they get a hold of this game on February 14th. But let me just say, they did a phenomenal job with making this game feel like a modern platformer, or at least a PlayStation 2 Xbox original platformer. Because I think with PlayStation 3 platform, for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 platformers, and the 4 platformers, and Xbox One platformers, and basically every generation after the originals, after PlayStation 1, the platformers became a little bit too easy, a little bit too handholdy. So I like it how, again, they kept it. They didn't really give you a handholding here. Oh. They didn't really hold your hand. I like how they did not. They're not holding your hand here, but they're also not. They're not idiots. Basically, they know that if you played a platformer game within that era of PlayStation 2 and Xbox original, then you would know exactly what kind of platform you're dealing with here. And I think it's totally fine and totally necessary. But yeah, that is literally it for the controls, right? So let's go to, ooh, is there a combat room in here? Because I really want to see how Laura reacts to a combat room. Ooh.
This used to be the ballroom. I don't actually run every... With the walk button down, I won't... If you want to look around, press and hold the look button. Then press in the direction you want to look.
I will say, the fact that the game is still telling me tank controls is a little odd.
The jump is too far for me.
Is a little odd. Yeah, see, they removed... Yeah, they totally removed it entirely to treat it as a modern platformer.
Then let go of walk and tap the
which is very interesting to me.
To do a running jump exactly
that is very interesting to me.
While I'm in the air, press and hold the action button to make me grab the ledge. Tap backwards and I'll jump off backwards.
Okay, I wonder, is it an automatic grab?
Button,
oh no,
and I'll grab the ledge on the way down.
Okay, I want to see the combat. I want to see the combat.
And the directions move me around underwater.
Ooh, hello. Oh, wow.
Right. Now I'd better take off these wet clothes.
Hello? Excuse me? Okay, so I know I'm gonna not play to check out the combat. If they're treating this like a PlayStation 2 Xbox original platformer where you just basically gotta remember the right trigger or the R2 button, then it's gonna be a very interesting and smooth ride, I think, for people who hate tank controls. And I think they did it right here. I haven't played the game. I'm not going to. That's gonna be on Friday. But from what I've seen of it so far, I think this is a perfect blend of people who want to play tank controls and people who do not want to play tank controls. The biggest problem with Resident Evil HD from Capcom is that they gave it a Resident Evil 4-ish update, but they still kept the tank controls with the tank camera and the tank controls with the fixed camera and everything. And while people were okay with that, a lot of people were like, yeah, but I kind of want the remake controls and the more modern-ish controls, you know? And so, if this game does right on sales, this might send a message to, like, everybody who is remastering games and remastering games and all that, saying that, hey, if you want people to play the original in the original way, give them that option. And I think the developers did a fantastic job here. Anywho, if you enjoyed the first impressions video, Aspyr and Crystal Dynamics, thank you once again for giving me an opportunity to sniff around a bit before the game's release. And I will catch you all on the official on the official stream day of this game, which will be this Friday. If you enjoy this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. There are other videos within the first impression playlist. It's no longer called checking out; it's just called first impressions now. So, so a lot of good things. A lot of good things. I'm so excited to play this. Anywho, catch you all next time. Bye bye.